Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Reside Daily Bite. I'm your host, David Doucette. Today I'm going to talk about a news piece that ran on 60 Minutes last night. Maybe you watched it, about homeowners who can't afford to pay their mortgage but deciding not to and just walking away. Now a couple weeks ago I talked about this exact issue on another episode of the Reside Daily Bite. Essentially what is happening now, home values have decreased so much in some areas of the country that homeowners who can actually afford to keep paying their mortgage are deciding to not do that and to walk away. They talked about an area in Phoenix last night and one couple who made that decision, and I think their home was they purchased a few years ago $450,000, and I think it had dropped to $250,000 or something like that. But there was another couple who bought, I believe, for over $400,000, and the home value was only worth $85,000 today. So it is an interesting dilemma, I think, for a lot of people, and it sounds like a lot of people are wrestling with the idea of just walking away from a mortgage, walking away from something that they agreed to pay for and agree to uphold. And one of the gentlemen last night talked about that, and he was brought up learning the principles and being responsible for your contractual obligations. So the purpose of today is they talked about an organization, You Walk Away, and you can find them at youwalkaway.com. And what they can do is really help you get through that, or I should say help you navigate through the foreclosure process. From their website, we strive to help people understand their rights and know their options. And if you've been watching the Reside Daily Bite, if you've been listening to the Approachable Architect podcast, if you've been listening to the Reside Realtor online radio show, if you've been listening to the phone ring in the background, as I'm going to turn that down, you know that that's what I'm about. I want people to have the right information. So for you to decide to walk away, only you can decide that nobody else can do that for you. But what I want to put out there is make sure you're getting the right information so you can make an informed decision. So by all means, go to youwalkaway.com. They have a free consultation. You Walk Away has supported over 4,000 people to prepare and strategically navigate through the foreclosure process. And they have received a lot of press coverage on Good Morning America, ABC Nightline, The Today Show, NBC Nightly News, NPR. So really check them out. And you'll find, or based on the article last night, a lot of the banks are not really negotiating or renegotiating with homeowners. They're really taking a hard line on this stuff. So I know homeowners are not taking this stuff lightly, and I think it has become a last resort for many, because it's just not making financially sense, or may not make financially sense, to keep paying on something that it's no longer worth that. And if you were tuned in last week, you know we were talking about negative equity. And in many parts of the country, we're going to be seeing negative equity until 2015, and in some cases to 2020. So that is my spiel for today. Questions or comments, 1-800-476-5579, or email feedback at residerealestate.com. I'm your host, David Doucette. Thank you so much for checking out the Reside Daily Bite.